All right, good morning, trade pros. Welcome to morning market update for this beautiful Thursday, January 23rd. It's George Papsoff, Trade Pro Academy. Whoa there, you're really far back. I'm wearing a gift from our good friend Susie from New Zealand. She came into one of our boot camps and gave me this all black shirt. All right, I cannot do the haka. I don't want to misappropriate culture, but I won't even try. And so today we're going to talk about a few things. First and foremost, I got a big favor to ask of you guys, please. This will really help us. If you had a chance to read the Path to Profit book, this one here, I got a couple of copies for myself. We're using them for something special. If you got a chance to read this book and you liked it, I'd really, really strongly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart if you could leave a review about it. All right. Tell us how you felt, what you enjoyed about the book, what the biggest takeaways were for you. Literally only takes a few minutes, goes a long way. Mark's trying to steal them. Are you stealing them, Mark? All right, cool. And we're gonna give a one-on-one coaching session to somebody who leaves an Amazon review as well. All right, with me. So that's gonna be exciting. Big thank you already to Jeff N and Hugh G. They're actually members of our community. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Much love goes out to you. All right. In other news, ECB leaves the policy as is. Christine Lagarde this morning made an announcement from the European Central Bank. They will continue their APP, their asset purchase program, at 20 billion euro per month. The press conference said Christine Lagarde said inflation expectations, while low, have stabilized. And over the medium term, she expects increase of inflation. All right, pretty status quo. Euro's not really moving much. ECB didn't really have much of an effect. All right, as Mario Draghi was. All right, Bazooka Mario. He would always throw something into these ECB conference meetings and cause volatility. All right. Another news, in Wuhan, there's a lockdown. Chinese authorities have halted travel from the two cities, okay, including Wuhan, to stop the, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Somebody will probably correct me. I have no doubt they're going to correct me. All right, to stop the spread of this coronavirus. It's now killed 17 people and infected nearly 600 people. All right, Asian stocks are down on the news. All right, we're ahead of a Lunar New Year for them. And, there's going to be a lot of travel, a lot of expectations for some prosperity, shopping, etc., for an economic boost. That ain't going to happen. There's a lot of worry from what I've been reading. And, I think this is the right move. It sounds crazy, but I think it's the right move for people to get treated and to stop the contagion outside the borders of the city. Okay, so there is a lockdown for travel. Shanghai is down 2.8% today, almost 3% in one day. And Hang Seng's down 1.5%. So Chinese stocks are getting hit pretty hard, understandably. All right. Furthermore, today, the impeachment proceedings against Donald Trump continue. Starting at 1 p.m. today, again, House managers present to the Senate for the second day of arguments consecutively for why Donald Trump should be removed from office. All right. If you're not keeping up with this, you probably should. If you love politics, then this is going to be something you're definitely keeping tabs on. But as a trader, even if you're doing surface level analysis and just kind of keeping an eye on this, it's cool. It's a historic event, and you should be up to par on it. Literally, you can just read it on the treadmill at night. That's what I did. I would have done last night if I went to the treadmill. I skipped the day. It's bad. Don't tell anyone. Okay. Managers will present their case for 8 hours today. All right, with 8 more hours scheduled on Friday, which means it'll be Donald Trump's and his defense team's turn, which begins on Saturday. All right, Senate's working 6 days a week, with the exclusion of Sunday, through this trial. So they're really putting a focus on it. They want to get it wrapped up, and they're going through it pretty quickly. Donald Trump tweeted yesterday saying, or he was quoted as saying, he didn't tweet, he was quoted as saying, "I want to be there. Don't tempt me. I want to be at the trial. If you keep asking me, I might just go," kind of thing. I don't think his defense team is going to let him go to the trial. It's just not a good idea. In today's markets, Japan's down 1%. Hong Kong is said down 1.5%. China, like we also said, down 2.8%. India's up 0.7%. Europe at midday, everything's flat across the board except London. London's down 0.3%. Actually, Frankfurt's also down 0.4%. And in the U.S., equities across the board are flat for the most part after a big dump. Yesterday in our trading room, when we broke these to these 37 halves, which are all-time high, we told traders, guys, look, it's an all-time high. This is not a place to be getting long. Be careful. Wait for a pullback. Opportunity was actually selling rallies on the way down. We always say this: markets don't drop from lows. Market drops from highs. And so After hitting a new all-time high and taking out some buy stops, very quickly we reversed the price action. So there was an opportunity to the short side, but we captured the upside in the morning. All right. Crude oil is down 1.5%. Crude oil is down huge, actually down even more than what the quote is here, because it's quoted at 55.88. We've currently traded to a low of 55.15. The low print is also the opening range low of the day. Super bearish after yesterday's API. The private inventory numbers showed that crude accumulated or build 1.6 million barrels. All right, and gasoline build 4.5 million barrels on an expectation of +3 and versus a +3 of last week. So, supply is really increasing here on crude oil, which is pushing prices down. And there's also a bit of fear in crude oil on economic contraction based on this coronavirus. All right, those are the two factors pushing it down. Today, we get a little bit more information at 11 a.m. out of crude. We see the latest Department of Energy statistics. We're going to trade that one live together as a group. Because Monday's a holiday, it's not on Wednesday. It gets pushed to Thursday at 11 a.m. Natty gas goes at 10:30 still. All right. So we got on the calendar. Initial jobless claims this morning came in at 211,000. Expectation was 215. I'm going to flip my phone because these numbers are damn small, and I'm getting old. That's going to offend some people. I'm sorry. All right, you're always going to offend some people. Damn it. You can't say anything these days anymore. People are so sensitive. We should all be more like me. I'm not sensitive. Anything you guys say, I laugh at it, except if it's rude. Then I say, where can we meet up to settle this? U.S. initial jobless claims, 211,000 versus 215,000. All right. If you know me, that was a joke. The previous is 204,000. So actually jobs, people filing for unemployment, which is the initial claims, is lower than the expectation, but a little bit higher than the previous. So it's in range with kind of a number. It wasn't really big miss or hit. All right, top of the hour, we get leading indicators. 10:30, we have natural gas today. 11 a.m., we have crude oil's DOE report plus Kansas City Fed manufacturing survey. It's going to be a big day today for news. 4:30, we get money supply in the Fed balance sheet. All right, markets are off their all-time highs, but we're going to look for some more data input. I think today we're going to sell rallies down to some support levels early on in the morning. And if we transition to the upside, then we'll start buying dips. All right, you guys joined the trading room. Today's the best day. You get a lot of opportunity. Get to see how crude oil works, and this is your chance to be part of the TradePro tribe. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'm going to turn around and see a few comments, and then I'm going to send it over to our good friend for the oil update. Our good friend runs the oil desk. Let me just see what you guys have here. What's that, Marky? What's that? Today, yeah, it's crude inventory day today, 11 a.m. Will said, episode 10, Mind Over Matter is out. Yeah, you threw me off. Well, congratulations. You got me pronounced the episode wrong. Should win something for that. Mind Over Markets is out. Just got the down. Looking forward to learning. Thanks, George and Mark. You are most certainly welcome. William, I really appreciate you. Trader Walt, morning. Craig, Ben, Jim, all you guys. Angela, morning to all you guys. Love, joy, and happiness. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, guys. Ciao. Boxy, let's get this party started. You're first up to bat for oil.